Hey, I've been there. You put in hours planning a video, getting the topic right. Maybe you did some keyword research. You put in hours filming it, editing it, getting that thumbnail to look absolutely perfect. You got the awesome title, right? Everything is in place and you're like ready to put that video live. You hit publish, crickets, video bombs. Man, that stings, right? I've been there, but guess what? Don't give up on that video just yet. And I'm gonna tell you exactly why in this video. I'm Jesse with Inspired Video Marketing, where I show you how to build a YouTube-based business. If that's something you're looking to do, subscribe and click the bell icon to catch the newest videos. So, I've had this happen with multiple videos on my bigger channel, Get Handles Basketball. I've had it on this channel. I've seen it happen with clients I've worked with, my wife's channel. She's got a channel that's doing really well, and sometimes, videos don't start off so hot. But you can't freak out quite yet. There's some things you can do and some things you should maybe not do with those videos. Now, the key to not freaking out about a video not doing as well as you expected to is making sure you're getting that video done in the right way, which I'll go over a little bit later in the video. But that being said, when you put a video out, sometimes, certain channels, just whatever the topic is about, if it's more trending topics or more newsworthy, those topics are typically going to get a lot of views really quickly, right? That's just the nature of the beast because it's hot, it's fresh, people want to see it, they want to know what's going on in the world right now. That being said, not all content has to be that way because a lot of those videos, they're going to blow up really quick, but then the next day, the topic's not trending anymore. Maybe a couple weeks later, it's not trending anymore, and it's not as big of a deal, and now those videos don't get as many views anymore. Now, you are gonna be kind of sitting on the flip side of the coin. I've had a lot of videos where the first day after upload, like for Get Handles Basketball, 480,000 subscribers at the time of making this video. And sometimes when I upload videos, they'll only get like 4,000 views for a lower viewed video in the first day. And that's atrocious, honestly. It's terrible. I don't like it when I get videos that only get 4,000 views in the first day, but I don't always freak out about it. You know why? Because I know long term, a lot of those videos can continue to get views, number one. And number two, I've had videos that literally, when I uploaded it, would just flatline, didn't really do so good on that first day, and then all of a sudden, whatever reason, YouTube found a video to show it next to, or they decided to put it higher in search rankings, or whatever the case may be, and went up, shot up. And a lot of times they sustain and stay high for a really, really long time. So that's the first reason not to freak out if you're making your videos the right way, which again, I'll go over more of the details for that in just a bit. But what these videos are is called evergreen content. And that's one of the first keys, is to make sure that when you make these videos that they have more of a long-lasting type of topic that people will want to come back and check out year after year after year after year. So for my Get Handles Basketball channel, I'll have videos that have ball handling drills that'll be helpful for kids, adults, anyone who's trying to get better at their basketball ball handling for pretty much ever. There's really no reason they would stop helping players get better. I cover moves that they can use in games that they can continue to use for years and years and years, and they will continue to help them. So as players are searching and looking at different videos on those topics, I can show up in search results for those or suggest it as another video to watch when people are watching other videos about those topics. And there's really no reason for those videos to fizzle out. Same thing I'm doing on this channel. I'm making a lot of videos about how to grow on YouTube, how to search engine optimize your videos, how to build a business off of YouTube and with YouTube. So all those things are things that people are going to be interested in for quite some time. Now, maybe something would happen with YouTube, and then that's the case, then that would be a double whammy for me. But the point being is, as long as YouTube's around and people are trying to build businesses, which is not going to go anywhere probably for quite some time on either side of the coin there, with either of those things, there's a really good chance those videos are going to get a lot of views for years and years and years. And I'm more than okay with that, even if that means sometimes my videos don't get a lot of views right away after upload. Same thing for you. You can possibly be a little more okay with your videos bombing in the first day if you're finding these topics that are a little more evergreen, that are going to be long lasting and people will continue to look for and be interested in year after year after year. So, trying to cook a recipe, basic things on how to play a musical instrument, those are going to be entertaining, interesting, helpful for years to come. Anything where you basically are showing people how to do something or help give them more insight into something, things that are a little more informational typically, and things that aren't like news informational, just like things that people do in general, or things that are going to be around for a long time, like the earth, water, electricity, computers, right? All those things are going to be relevant for quite some time. So there's a lot of topics you can cover within those, and things that happen in people's everydays, things that affect people in their everyday. Those are the topics that you can find these evergreen nuggets that you can kind of take from and make videos about. Now, the good thing about these videos is you can usually crank out a bunch of them pretty quickly. In fact, I highly recommend you do these videos in bulk. I do these in bulk. In fact, I filmed 3 years worth of YouTube content for Get Handles Basketball in 30 days. I will link you to the video on how I managed to do that at the end of this video. Super powerful, freed up a ton of time for me, and has allowed me to make a lot of awesome evergreen content that can continue to build my channel for years and years to come. And the cool part about doing it that way is, since I did it in bulk, it doesn't feel like I'm quite as invested in each individual video, if that makes sense. When you go to film and edit a video all at one time, you really put your whole self into that video. But when you film a whole bunch of videos at once, it's kind of like, okay, I've got this video that could do well, I got this one, I got also this one, right? You've got all these videos that could potentially do well, and a lot of them are built for that long-term strategy. So when you go through your process that way, for me, it's like, okay, that video didn't do so good, but I've got 6 other ones that might, and that one I just came out with that didn't do so good, I know there's still a chance that that could rise up and start to get some more views. Now, with that being said, you don't want to make videos that you think will bomb. You obviously don't want to make videos that you plan on having bomb, just ones that maybe they're not going to do as good right away. You want to try to get them to do good right away, but again, the strategy is more for the long term with these videos. So what you want to do is make videos that can be discovered long term, and you'll usually do this through search engine optimization, or just topics that are going to be discovered and searched and people will be interested in long term. So an example of this is something that would maybe be interesting long term that wouldn't get a lot of views right away would be how to fix a leaky faucet. I don't think you're gonna get like a rush of people to come check your video out about how to fix a leaky faucet, but as time goes on, and every day there's probably gonna be 5, 10, 20 people who search that on YouTube, maybe 1,000, maybe 1,000,000 people. You can start to each day get some of those people watching that video, but it's not gonna blow up on the first day. Or maybe even it's a motivational video that you put out there, and people are always looking for motivation, right? So something like that, again, people would keep coming back to that over and over and over again. Some people would possibly watch it multiple times. A lot of people are always searching for motivational videos to get them through their day or get them excited to get up in the morning, and that's something a lot of people will continue to find over and over and over again. Now, on the other side of the coin, you could make something about some celebrity buzz or the newest trending app or whatever the case may be, something that'll probably only be around for, maybe a week, maybe up to a year, right? Those videos can potentially get a lot of views really quickly, but then they're gonna fizzle out. So that's kind of the difference between making evergreen content versus more hot topic, trending type content. So once you've got that topic figured out, like I said, you wanna search engine optimize that video to try to get more views by showing up in search results on YouTube, and it'll also actually probably help you show up in Google search results so you can continue to get views from Google as well. Now, at the end of the video, I will give you a link to a video where I break down more in depth on how to go about that whole search engine optimization process. It's a big key to making this work and putting these videos out that are going to continue to get views over and over and over. Another big key that will not only help you get those views over and over and over again, but also help you get more views really quickly is to try to get that video to get more views really quickly. Now, there's some specific things you can do to help boost the views you get right after upload. And again, I'm going to have another video for you at the end that'll help you with that. But the key point to understand with this at this time is that if you can get more views on your video right away, that's going to give YouTube an idea that, okay, this video is pretty good. If it's getting more views than you typically get on your other videos, or if it's just getting more views than other videos do on that topic in the first day, really good chance that YouTube's gonna say, okay, this video is pretty solid, and they're gonna try to put it higher in search results to see if people keep liking that video, if they're getting a lot of watch time from it and a lot of audience retention, basically meaning if you've got like a 10-minute video and if they watch like 9 minutes, that's a high audience retention. If they watch 2 minutes, that's a low audience retention. But the more watch time total you can get and the higher retention you can get, the higher percentage of that video people watch, the better. The other thing you'll want to do is try to get that video to get a high click-through rate, which basically means if 100 people see your video, 1 person clicks, that's 1% click-through rate. If 2 people click, that's 2% click-through rate. But every time someone sees your video on YouTube, as a thumbnail and has the opportunity to click it, that counts as an impression, and then the percentage of people that click it is your click-through rate. You want to try to get that click-through rate as high as possible. Now the key to doing that is making a title that really makes people want to click to watch the video. It's got to be interesting and compelling, but also match what it is that people are looking for when they're searching, or if they're watching another video. You can show up as suggested by making sure it's clear that whatever your video is about that same topic. So when people see it, they're like, okay, yeah, more of this. This is what I want to see. Or when they're searching, yes, this is what I'm looking for. So they'll automatically want to click your video and check it out. And with the thumbnail, you got to grab their attention so you can stand out from the pack when they're seeing all these other search results and they're seeing all these other videos as suggested videos. You can kind of stand out from the pack and get people to click your video. So getting that click-through rate up and the watch time up is huge. One other important thing to note for your channel is I do not recommend going 100% evergreen content like I'm showing you how to make in this video. The reason for that is it can be frustrating, and sometimes it's hard to get some traction if you're not getting some of those quick hit videos. And on top of that, like I mentioned earlier, it's really helpful if you can take those more evergreen videos and try to get them to sort of get that quick hit type of views by applying some certain strategies. So in this video, I go over how to make sure your videos get a lot of views quickly, as well as how to go about finding topics that will get a lot of views quickly and then maybe fizzle out a little more quickly. This is the video on how to search engine optimize your videos. This is the video on how I made 3 years worth of YouTube content in 30 days. And in this video, I go over the secrets to making better titles and thumbnails that people want to click and get that watch time up, all by paying attention to one big secret. I'll have links for all those videos pinned to the top comment as well. Be sure to subscribe and click the bell icon to catch the newest videos, and I'll see you in one of these, hopefully all these videos, next.